Yep, I did lose that much in the Celsius network. I had 0.33 Bitcoin, 10 ETH, some Matic, some Link. This is my portfolio. This is the current market value at all-time highs. It was over $70,000. And this is basically what it has felt like for the last month.
I'm in a glass case of emotion!
But seriously, for the last month, since they locked withdrawals, it has been extremely difficult. Been dealing with a decent amount of anxiety and depression. And I want to make this video because I know a lot of you guys out there are also struggling, also have too much money tied up in Celsius. And I wanted to share my experience because just recently, I've really felt like I've started to come out of this darkness and really take back my happiness, because I really decided that
they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom!
I'm not going to allow Alex Mashinsky and Celsius to control how I feel on a daily basis. And, you know, when you're investing, when you are a business person, when you are taking risks, we do take losses. And we have to allow ourselves to feel enough pain to learn the lesson, but not feel so much pain that it then hinders our choices and our thought process and our daily life, because that is just not the point and it's not worth it. And, you know, at the end of the day, we just have these moments that we spend here, and money is a tool, but it is also a belief. It is an agreement. And I do believe that money flows and it is an energy, and that when you're in this dark, deep, depressive, anxiety-filled, fear-based state, I do believe that it also hinders your ability to bring more money and wealth into your life. And I want to be able to capture that feeling on a daily basis. I'm normally a pretty level up person. I've been lucky to not have to deal with a lot of depression and stuff like this. And if you are suffering and you are depressed and you do have anxiety about this, you know, that is okay also. It is okay to have those feelings and to feel this. Like, money does affect our lives a lot. And I know a lot of you guys, I've seen people writing to the judge, and you guys have lost a lot more than I have. And it really hurts. And the shame and the pain and the fear and the doubting and the questioning and looking back and going, of course, that 18% return was not viable, but for some reason in this crypto world, we were telling ourselves, oh, maybe in this crazy crypto world that this is possible to obtain and this can work. And, you know, it just is what it is. But I wanted to share this with you guys to possibly maybe help in any way, in the way you're feeling. And, you know, let me know how, you know, leave in your comments how you're feeling, if you've learned anything from this, or if you've taken anything or some tool you use to help you get through this, that can be helpful to any of the other viewers or any of the people. Do that. Basically, I decided that I'm not going to allow this moment to define my emotions, to define my life. I have my health, I have friends, I have family, I have great relationships, I have a lot going for me. So, and there are different things that we can look at that have more intrinsic value than our crypto in our Celsius portfolio. Also, let's get into a couple new updates with Celsius. This Reddit article, I saw that they are now hiding evidence and deleting AMAs off of YouTube. There are people talking about that they downloaded the transcripts, or they've downloaded the videos themselves, you know, and there has been a lot of people sending in letters to the judge. You can send in a letter to the judge, but I also think that if we can send in proof to this judge, if anybody has proof, someone can see any of the blockchain transactions of them manipulating the cell token. There has been allegations that Alex manipulated the cell token. And if we can show that to the judge, if we can show real proof of fraud or malpractice, or there's of course misleading information and maybe false advertising can be used. So hopefully, I'm hoping that this judge, I mean, they have a lot riding on this, and there's billions of dollars of people's money, of your money, riding on the line with this, and his decision is going to be very important. And, you know, I hope in this, you know, crazy world that this total con man person doesn't just ride off into the sunset with billions of dollars. But unfortunately, that seems to happen more often than we would like. So you probably already know this, but Alabama, Texas, Vermont, and other states have launched legal investigations into Celsius. So hopefully there are multiple parties going on here. There's the bankruptcy, there is the class action lawsuits, and there's also legal investigations into Celsius. Hopefully some of these things will come and help out the retail investors. Only time will tell. We don't know at this point. Let's look at the SEL token. The SEL token has kind of been rallying. It's up at 92 cents right now. This does make up for, they had $600 million on their balance sheet at the time of filing bankruptcy in SEL token. The short squeeze, I'm not participating in the short squeeze. I don't trust what Celsius is doing with their SEL token, and I just don't trust Celsius at this point. And it's very sad and unfortunate that we can't trust that maybe there is a possible way to like rebuild, or basically their legal team is claiming on the small fine print of the terms of use that we lose all right to our crypto. And I do believe that we all took risk. We all probably deserve to lose some crypto in this, because that's part of the game. But for them to pay themselves billions of dollars and for us to get absolutely zero doesn't make any sense to me. But business is business, and the terms are the terms, and we'll see if the judge is going to see that if there was false leading information, or the lies, or the fraud, or if there are other things that negate the validity of those terms of use. Hopefully that is the case, and we will just have to tell. The next court hearing is on the 8th of August. So there will be more official information after that. So I did receive this email from Stretto, and they stated that Celsius has until August 29th to send in their schedules of liabilities and assets. They haven't set a date for the claim forms. There will be a new claim form coming out. It says, please note the current proof of claim form available through Stretto website will be updated based on customer questions in the first day hearing proceedings. News regarding the proof of claim process will be available at a later date, and we will post the updated claim form with detailed instructions. Customers will be notified of the deadline to file a claim and sent the form and comprehensive instructions once everything is approved by the judge. So we're still in a waiting period to file our claim. My last video I did talked about filing a claim, but I hadn't heard about this new claim form that's coming out. So that's looks like is what's happening. So we're still in a wait period. There's, at this point, we are in a state of surrendering, right? There isn't much we can do. You can write a letter to the judge. You can try and do some detective work on the chain, see if there's anything like that. But besides that, we just have to wait and see what's going to happen. And there's actually a great book, totally recommend it, called The Surrender Experiment by Michael Singer. I totally changed my life, and I think this has been an ultimate test of surrendering to this, because it is out of our control, and to worry about things that are out of our control is not very useful. I wish you guys the best of luck. I hope you are feeling okay. I hope you're getting through this. I hope your family's okay. And enjoy your week. Woo!